What up, y'all? I'm Aaron Wolf. I'm here at Reggae Rise Up Oregon. So happy to be here with everyone in the sunshine.
Awesome. And you opened up for Reggae Rise Up Oregon and the weekend. What kind of tone did you want everybody to take from your set?
Man, I think the environment itself kind of sets the tone. I was just happy to be a part of it. It was cool to see a bunch of my people come out, get out early with us. And yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got to see Coloso get up on stage with you. I only caught the last half of your set, but it was great energy and a really good crowd energy too.
Thank you, man. Yeah, shouts out to Ken. That's my boy.
Running on Hope has had time to live with fans now. Which song has changed the most live?
I think in terms of the fans, you mean?
Yeah, like the response.
Yeah, so one thing that's cool whenever as time goes on, sometimes I'll write things and I'll find out that it means something else than what I intended it to mean. And then also anyone else's interpretation over time, I hear different variations of like what people think the song means.
Hmm.
So my people's always cool. Hear my friends say motherfucker fantastic on that part. I was talking to my homies about that the other day. But yeah, they all kind of have their own unique evolution, I guess, in that regard.
Right. And your music blends reggae, folk, hip hop, other things like that. Which side of the sound feels strongest right now with you?
That's a good question. I haven't thought about it. I think that mostly just I just kind of been operating off of how I feel.
Hmm,
Uh, Primarily listen to like a song, I'll get into a song and I'll listen to it over and over and over. I'd say I've been listening to more hip hop music, so that might come through a little more in what I'm working on. But what's nice about this scene that I'm in is that all of the different music is like perfect for where my artistry has kind of gotten to. So
definitely. And sounds like songs like I Tried and Counting on You feel really personal. What's been inspiring this current chapter?
really just I found that because of what I just kind of mentioned, with people have their own interpretations.
Hmm.
Sometimes, instead of trying to write what a song would mean to people, I just write kind of for myself, and then the human being side of people kind of resonates with it, however it works for them. So I don't know if that answers the question. I just
That answers it. That's
lost
really
my
plainly and dry. I like it.
whole train of thought.
That's a good answer, bro. Your lyrics often lean uplifting without avoiding real life. How do you keep that balance?
I think a lot of that is me trying to capture whenever I'm in a positive state for myself,
Oh
and
yeah,
then also sometimes music will help me whenever I'm feeling in a not such a great state. But a lot of the time, I just try to, because I'm definitely not always in an uplifting state. I'm saying myself.
right.
So, yeah, I think that's pretty much what that is from. Is me just trying to capture whenever I feel like I'm on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, yeah. And what song in your current set best represents who Aaron Wolf is today?
I really like. I tried the song I do with G Love. Counting on You is I guess just my more recent ones. I have a bunch of new music. I'm working out with my friend Ian Young. So it's usually just the most recent one.
Okay. And coming from San Diego into Oregon, what are you most excited to feel while you're walking around here?
Um, Man, we've been on the road. We did the whole East Coast and then had a little bit of a break. Um, so this is, I think we did 4 or 5 shows leading up to this, but it's been beautiful. Good Salt Lake, Boise. I will say that Oregon has been perfect weather this whole time, so it's always a plus. Great lineup, you know what I mean? Great people.
Definitely. And you got to really basically wake everybody up and set the vibe and set the tone for the entire fucking weekend, bro.
Yeah, man, we were up for a few hours before that. We drove from a few hours earlier. We had an early call time, and so by the time we got here, the drive in was beautiful. Followed some river up from Roseburg, and
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, so it was a pretty special day for me. So I can't wait to come back.
Hell yeah. I can't wait to have you back in Oregon. And when you're playing an early festival set, how do you pull people into the moment?
I think again, just thinking about what I can control within me, and then hopefully it resonates with people.
That- And a lot of your music has a keep going spirit. What keeps you grounded on the road?
It's name of the game, baby. Interactions like this, meeting people, you know. It's like, and then just the act of playing music itself is really why I started doing it when I was really young kid. So I'm just so happy that so many other people care about it like I do.
Hell,
And that so many other artists have paved the way before, you know.
hell yeah. And for someone seeing your set for the first time, not this time, but a different time, what do you hope they walk away with feeling?
I always want them to have a friend at the end of it. So like I really truly value every connection with everyone. And um on a more broad scale, just feel like they maybe got to get away from whatever they're dealing with in that moment.
Right.
Because I think that's why we all like a lot of us come to music is
Mm.
for kind of like a release from the everyday
Right.
ups and downs, you know.
Definitely, definitely. And had said you have been in, playing music your whole life, you say virtually your whole life. Is there any advice you would give to a younger you?
I hadn't thought about that. I'd say, yeah, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at right now with what I did. So just maybe not stressing so much about
Mm,
how things were going, and then like maybe it being my own path, and then not having to be like anyone else's way to get to wherever we're going.
right.
So and like right now is it.
Yeah.
So
That's a great, great answer, man. Final thoughts?
no, just thanks for doing this. Appreciate you working with me on the scheduling and stuff. It's cool you have your son doing it with you.
Hell yeah, man. Family,
That's
family,
it.
all family tree, brother.
Oh yeah, bro. Of
Hell yeah. Thank you for giving me this time. Thank you for, third day in, you know what I mean? I know you've
course.
been here all weekend just like us. So
Yeah,
thank you
yeah.
so much, brother.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Big up.
And